Hello everyone, Lee here, and welcome to another stream. Since this is only my second stream, I'm still kind of unsure about a lot of this, so I'm literally just going to go on my phone just now and just check that everything's coming through okay. Um, let's have a wee look. Yep, that's working. So, so yeah, guys, welcome back to another stream. What I'm hoping to do today is I'm just gonna obviously I done the wee test stream a wee while ago, a couple of days ago, and what I'm actually gonna do for that is continue that. So I believe it was level 3 in the first campaign we got to, so we're going to go on easy mode again just to get into it. I think for the next campaign I might do a higher difficulty because I'm kind of feeling this is like a wee bit too casual even for me, but I'm going to get into it without further ado because I don't know exactly how much time I'm going to have. I'm hoping to get all of this done today, the whole first campaign. Shouldn't take too long. I'm going to turn the audio down just a little bit if I can. I don't know. I don't know what the audio is going to be like actually. We'll give it a go. We've lost our guns, so I don't actually know if you can really save this game. I think it's one of those games you kind of just jump in and out of, you know. It's not like the levels are like super long. But, let's try and figure out where we're going. I'm gonna turn this down actually on my system because this is like super loud. That's a wee bit more manageable. Again, like audio is like the bane of my life trying to do this stuff. Um, one of these days I'll figure it out, but that day is not today or probably any time in the future. Um, what I'm gonna do as soon as I'm gonna save up a bit of money and buy a new headset, buy Camtasia for the normal videos because that's what I'm used to using from when I done it a few years ago. And then probably also a new mouse as well, to be honest. 'Cause this one isn't the best, but so just invest a little bit because I'm enjoying this. The only thing is, like, I'm kind of just doing the streams when I can just now. I can't really schedule them at the moment, just because everything's a bit busy sometimes. But although I say busy, it's really just more like it's not very often I actually know when I'm going to be able to stream, you know, for sure. I don't want to schedule things unless I know for sure that I'm going to be able to do it. So one of those things that's just a bit of a pain. So but I'm gonna try and buy some new stuff. And the only thing is, I don't expect that like because I know I've been doing a lot of videos recently over the past week or two, and I don't see myself doing that rate of like videos for very long, if you know what I mean, because it's just because obviously the time of year it is. Like I naturally just don't have quite as much occupying my time at the moment, so you know I can do some videos here and there, but I don't imagine this is something I'll be able to do a lot of, you know. Um, I'm still hoping to keep up a couple of videos a week, you know. Um, once the new year's by with and all that, you know. But I just need to see. Anyway, I don't really know where I'm going here. Um, I don't know, where's my team there? they kind of look after themselves in this game, so I don't need to worry too much about them. Um, so yeah, obviously, I mean, Christmas is by with, so we've obviously got New Year in a couple of days. See, to be honest, the biggest thing I was looking forward to in Christmas was the next three episodes of Stranger Things coming out on Boxing Day, and to be honest, like I don't want to say they were terrible, right? Like they were still enjoyable to watch, you know. Like I still enjoyed watching it enough. But oh, I think yeah, we're not going to do well here. There we go. Yeah, I do feel that easy mode is a bit casual even for me because it would normally take a lot more to take one of those guys down. So there is that. So yeah, yeah. Back to Stranger Things. Like it wasn't terrible, you know, and I still enjoyed watching them. But I do feel that they've introduced us so much in those like last three episodes that it's just like I don't. I'm very worried that they've got like 2 hours to go and they're just not going to be able to wrap it up in a way that's satisfactory, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm kind of worrying about it a little bit. It's a show that I love, but um, yeah, you've got a lot of new stuff happening in those last three episodes. Like, literally, there's literally parts of the plot that is like literally changing the game. You know, of like what any of us have thought about it before. You know, and I don't know what it's going to be like. So, but that's what I was looking forward to more than anything, really. Uh, and I have to say, like, it wasn't. I don't want to say it was a terrible disappointment, but it was maybe underwhelming is probably the right word. Um, so I kind of remember where we are now. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'll probably play through this game in live stream, and then I'm definitely going to do Left 4 Dead 2 as well, because that's the one I didn't play a lot of back in the day, and I really would like to. How are we going to throw me on? That was kind of my fault, but yeah. So I mean, yeah, like I'm definitely going to do Left 4 Dead 2. But then I'm also thinking like, see, to be honest, like the thing that really inspired me to like start this channel was I kind of spent a couple of weeks watching like just people playing stuff in like TikTok and YouTube and live streams and stuff like that. So like I kind of wanted to have a crack at it myself. And but then the other thing is um, I saw that new trailer for that new Forest game, the Forest 3, and that was one of those games like I remember seeing the second one come out, and I remember really wanting to play it, and then I just never did. So I'm thinking, well, maybe now's sort of my chance, you know, now that I've got like a wee gaming PC and that, well, a wee gaming laptop, and maybe I can do something with the original Forest even and play that for a wee while. Um, I'm really hoping this isn't back the way we came, although I don't think it is. Um, so yeah, I'm thinking about doing the forest. I actually bought it in the sale, so just like the first one, you know. I'm thinking about doing that, and I was gonna leave it for a wee while until I was like half decent at this stuff, but there really is no time at the present with a lot of these things, so I kind of figure I might as well just like sort of give it a go, you know. Yeah, anyway, I think we're going this way. So, aye, let's just get into the safe room, I guess. Pick up a rifle, close the door, and then we're done with that. So, yeah, I think this the one that's coming up. I think this is like the longest level of this campaign that's just coming up. So, yeah, I think if I remember correctly, the last one is like in the roof. So, yeah, again, like I was actually watching a thing the other day about Left 4 Dead 2, and apparently what they eventually done was they released all the Left 4 Dead 1 campaigns and Left 4 Dead 2, so um, I guess I could have just played it all as Left 4 Dead 2. But I don't know, I like this. I like the simplicity of the first one, you know. Um, so the first one's sort of what I'm used to, so I thought I might as well play that first, and then I can play the Left 4 Dead 2 with just that campaign, you know, just the Left 4 Dead 2 campaign. Thought I might as well do that. Right, this is going to be a wee bit of a challenge to kind of figure out where I'm going, you know. Uh, I guess a lot of this right now is just getting into rooms and like killing things. So right, that's definitely a tank, I think. But oh yeah. See, the AI teammates are actually pretty good in this. You know, they look after themselves well. You know. Anyway, I really hope the audio in this is okay. Um, it's just a constant worry when I'm doing this. Uh, right, right, right. So where are we even going? I don't know. I was definitely part of that, like sort of like zombie apocalypse sort of fan phase, you know. So I did play a lot of these types of games. Although the one I remember more fondly than anything is Dead Rising, which is another game that I really want to play. There's so many games I want to play. That's the problem. It's all like quite a lot of it's quite old stuff as well. So that's quite good for me because my laptop isn't like super high spec, you know. I don't feel like I shot a teammate there, but okay. I don't know if I'll play Back for Blood, because I know that's like the spiritual sort of sequel to the Left 4 Dead games, and I did play it a little bit, and to be honest I quite enjoyed it, like it was an enjoyable enough game. Not entirely sure that I'll play it though, like fully at least. Right, anyway, so I guess we just jump in here. Don't know, should I use my health just now? I don't know. Might use the pain pills, just. That at least gives us a bit of extra health for the time being, I guess. Right. I'd like to play Dead Island as well. That'd be a good one. That's one of those ones I never really played, you know? There's so many games that I've just never really. Too many games, not enough time, you know? That's basically the conundrum that I have. Um, right. Oh, it's a bit of a maze, this bit. We'll boom up, running around, get him before he gets us. So, pretty low ammo here. So, yeah, I'm thinking the forest is probably going to be something I'm going to start playing quite soon, maybe once I've completed this, you know. I want to take it easy with the first few streams because I still don't really know what I'm doing, you know, which is probably very obvious. But once I get it kind of figured out, I'd like to play that because I'd like to kind of start playing some games that I haven't played as well, you know, because a lot of the games I've been playing right now is stuff that I've already done, you know, so it's less interesting for me, I guess. And then when it's less interesting for me, I don't really talk as much, and if I don't talk as much, then it's not really that interesting, I guess, to watch for a viewer. So um, I guess playing something that I haven't played before would be really good, you know. Where are we going? Is it this way? We just sort of going back into the building with from another angle. I don't know. safe room. Get in here. I'm gonna actually just tune back in on my phone just to make sure everything's going okay. Yeah, probably hear that. So yeah, again, just sort of having a look, you know. Plug my phone in as well, actually, because that's what I'm running my internet from just now. So, is this the last level? I think it might be. I think this might be the last stand sort of level. Anyway, grab some health. Let's go up top. In fact, you know, we'll just run because there's no point in like literally stopping for every room, you know. Unless there's something interesting there that we can pick up, which I'm pretty sure that generally sort of gets pointed out to you anyway. So, oh, I remember this. Deal with that. Yeah, you can already hear the radio in the background, so what we do, we go up this way. Yeah, there we go, so this is up on the roof. So, we'll keep shooting my teammates because I'm dumb. But anyway, so where do we go actually? So I know there's basically like a room with a radio in it, and you call the chopper, and then you need to hold them off for a wee while. But let's think what I'll do. I'll heal up just now, and I'll grab some health, grab some of this, and then basically call the chopper. So I don't know what the game plan is here. So 'cause I know there's a couple of tanks that come in. So it really would be nice if we could sort of strategically place some of the barrels so to kind of deal with them. But there isn't really any way of really knowing where they're going to be, you know. So I guess I'll just place them. I don't know. Actually, maybe just place the other ones sort of here. I don't know. It's not like I'm going to have a great view anyway. I guess the move is to let's just go for it. Yeah. We'll get up on the roof. So time to get in this. And then of course the horde starts making an appearance. So I don't know. This is the thing. I'm definitely going to switch difficulties when I go to the next campaign because it's just a wee bit too easy, which is probably famous last words, but I don't know. It's just like the hordes aren't that big compared to what I'm used to. I think definitely go for at least normal in the next play because to be perfectly honest, like even I ain't this casual. So uh, I heard maybe a tank there. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. It's not going well. So I'm being pulled up from the bottom. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Right. I guess we need to be nice and he's healing anyway. Okay, fine. Won't take my meds. Right. So so we're not. So the horde's gonna come even more now. I'm not really worrying about the horde at this difficulty, to be honest. It's just too easy. Um, yeah, it was definitely a mistake going for the lowest difficulty in this one, I think. On the other hand, it does let me get through the level quickly, but that's not really it's not really the point. um, we want a bit of a challenge, especially in a game like this where there isn't a lot of story to it, if we're honest. So, Jesus, okay, he's gonna be right up there, isn't he? Yeah, they're definitely far too easy to kill. Like, I remember like dealing with those like back when the game first came out, and it was just like crazy, you know. Not really the best. I mean, it's bad enough in Republic Commando where like every enemy's bullet spongy, but like, I mean, there are enemies in games where they're like they're meant to be bullet spongy, and that's one of them. The tank. So it's a wee bit annoying that it isn't. You know. So yeah, so that's the first campaign of that done. So again, I think it was just a mistake putting it on easy difficulty. So really, that's all I was going to do for this stream, and I was thinking it was going to take maybe an hour, but this is barely half an hour. So, yeah, I guess that's me done. So, uh, I don't know how much time I'm going to have anyway, to be honest. So it's maybe for the best, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Um, I don't think anybody's actually watched apart from me, but um, but yeah, for anyone who just watches the video back, I hope you enjoyed the video. So again, if you liked it, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you'd like to see me play some more games, both normal videos and live streams, then please do subscribe. Bye all.